Rising from the rims of the Persian Gulf on the southern shorelines of Iran are the many different big and small cities of the province of Hormozgan, at the heart of which you have colorful islands such as the island of Hormuz. I think that now might be a good time to think about adding the province of Hormozgan to the list of places you want to visit when you come to Iran, if not for anything else, for its diverse cuisines. One of the first things we do when we travel to a coastal city is to head straight for the seaside and the docks. There not only can we get a perfect view of the sea, but we can also get our hands on some freshly caught fish. It's a given that the fish you buy at the docks is really cheap. And if you're lucky enough, you can get one of the locals to prepare it for you, just like we did. In the cities and rural areas of this humid province, you can find a variety of dishes that are locally prepared in many different ways and are extremely popular. We're going to travel to different places and try new dishes as we go along.
به این میگم ماهی گوره. الان درشتیم به ماهیش چاخه. بعد به خاطر چاخه بعد تو دیگ بذاری سرش بذاری بعد حرک میکنی رو هم پس میده. ماهیش هم خوشمزه است. لیمو بریزی با برنج سفید بخوری خیلی خوشمزه است.
Most of the seafood you have here is quite tender and juicy and simply melts on your tongue, but that's not all. You can also find exotic sauces that have fish as an ingredient.
اسم ماهیش ماهی ساردینه. ما این ماهی از دریا که میارن بچه ها سراشون جدا میکنیم. بعد 3 روز میخوابونیم توی نمک. بعد 3 روز در میاریم خاک سرخمو میذاریم کاتیش. خاک سرخ با پوست نارنج و یه ذره آب کاتیش میکنیم میذاریم تو حلب. تو حلب که میذاریم تا 1 ماه. بعد 1 ماه آمادگی میشه سس. اما سسش ما ور میداریم روی نون میذاریم میخوریم.
Like you heard, the sauce spread on the tumoshi bread, known as sarugh in the local dialect, is made using edible soil that might not appeal to every palate. But I think I should add that among the many kinds of local breads indigenous to the Hormozgan province, tumoshi seems to be the oldest and most popular. The name of the bread, tumoshi, was originally tumoshti. You see, in Farsi, tu means in, and mosht is a clenched fist. And since they use their clenched hands to spread the runny dough onto the hot pan, you have the simple name of tumoshi. Served with an egg topping and the sarugh sauce, the preparation of the tumoshi bread is like a tradition that's been handed down through generations.
ما بندر-E نونای محلی زیادی داریم تو خونه درست میکنیم. مامانامون اینقدر انواع اقسام نونا رو درست میکنن و به ما بچه‌هام یاد دادن. ما یاد گرفتیم. اولین باری که من نون توموشی درست کردم و این خمیرش همه به دستام چسبید و خیلی بد شد. ولی خب دیگه اینقدر سعی کردم تا تونستم نون توموشی رو یعنی روون و راحت درست کنم.
Another delicacy among Hormozgan cuisines is called fish pudini, a kind of a pudding you might say. But don't let the name fool you. This dish is nothing like the sweet caramel dessert you might have tasted already. It's eaten as a main course rather than a side dish or dessert.
پودینی یه خوراکی هستش که از قدیم معمولاً توی خونه‌های هرمزگان پخت میشه. پودینی از ماهی کولی درست شده و پیاز، سیر، لیموی خشک یا عمانی به اضافه ادویه خاص ماهی. این غذا رو معمولاً برای نهار و شام سر سفره‌های هرمزگانی‌ها می‌بینیم.
And And now, here's something that makes for a great evening snack or party appetizer. Fish cutlet. Iranian cutlets are a kind of croquettes made with a variety of fillings.
من کتلت رو از مامانم یاد گرفتم. بعد خیلی هم کوچیک بودم، 10-12 ساله بودم تقریبا که کتلت رو درست کردم. بعد کتلت ماهی هم که یه طعم خاص خودشو داره.
The filling can be made with beets and other vegetables and of course any kind of meat. But when you have fresh fish at hand, why would you want to use any other main ingredient? Coated with breadcrumbs and fried until golden, these fish cutlets are a feast for the eyes.
The outside, juicy and spicy on the inside. The aroma that this fish cutlet has is amazing. And you know what? It only took 15 minutes to prepare. Mind you, the fish had already been cooked.
But not all the traditional dishes of Hormozgan are made with fish. Up next, I'm going to introduce you to two simple cuisines, the recipes of which have somewhat been influenced by Iran's near neighboring country, India. 2 South Asian mixed rice dishes prepared with chicken, and the first one up for introduction is known as gubuli in the local dialect. Gubuli is a rather spicy and aromatic mixture of white rice, big slices of fried potatoes, fried onions, Indian black pepper and cardamom seeds, cinnamon and cumin, dried lime powder and chickpeas. You know what? It's true when they say that at the heart of all delicious foods is absolute simplicity. The second dish is known as chicken biryani. It's very similar to gubuli when it comes to the ingredient used to make it, but it's how it's prepared that makes all the difference. Unlike the previous dish, where your fries, chicken and chickpeas are served as a topping for the rice, in chicken biryani, the aromatic mixture is placed between the layers of half-cooked rice, with a lot of green pepper placed on top of each layer. It is then that the cake-like rice mixture is slowly heated until cooked. Certain recipes and dishes stay with you for a lifetime, and you always remember the first time you had them or made them. For those of you who are only just starting to dabble in cooking, these two dishes are a good place to start, since they're not only simple, but the finished results have quite unique flavors, even though they're prepared with very common and familiar spices.
این غذا بریانیه، بریانی با گوشت هم درست میشه، هم با مرغ هم با ماهی. این غذای بریانیه برای مهمون، برای عروسی، برای همه چی.
Enriched with a colorful diversity of dishes, I think that we've taken only a small bite out of the many-layered cake of Hormozgani cuisines. Some of these foods have tasted foreign and at the same time appetizing, even for someone like me who's born and raised in Iran. Nonetheless, these recipes, most of which were created to bring out the natural taste of what these southern waters have offered their people, have created an exotic and exciting world of their own. All but a small corner of Iran. This is Golna Farnudi for Iran.